Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here. And today, I just got back from work at Regal today for my short shift today. And in today's movie review, this movie review is on the 2023 movie, Flamin' Hot. Flamin' Hot is directed by Eva Longoria, who is like an actress, and this is her first time directing a movie. And it came out last Friday on June 9th. And Flamin' Hot it's pretty much based on a true story where it's about a guy named Richard Montañez, the son of a Mexican immigrant. He used to work as a janitor at Frito-Lay when he came up with the idea for Flamin' Hot Cheetos, one of those like snacks called Flamin' Hot Cheetos. His creation inspired by the flavors of his community, right? And pretty much Frito-Lay and disrupts the food industry. And pretty much, the movie basically tells the basic story on how the Flamin' Hot Cheetos became one of the most popular snacks of all time. But that was at the time when they were first created. And yeah. So when I first saw a trailer for this movie, I actually felt kind of interested in checking out this movie since I've actually never had Flamin' Hot Cheetos in like a long time. But you can see I'm wearing my cheese ball shirt that I got for my birthday back in 2021, because I actually kind of felt like wearing it just for this review. Yeah. So, but like I said, when I first saw a trailer for Flamin' Hot, it actually looked like a pretty interesting interesting movie to check out. And plus, this movie is also currently streaming on both Hulu and Disney Plus. For me, I watched it on Disney Plus since I'm kind of since I'm pretty much more of a Disney Plus guy than a Hulu guy. I only use Hulu occasionally, only if I feel like it. But to me, I'm more of a Disney Plus guy. So I watched Flamin' Hot on Disney Plus when it first came out, and I gotta say, Flamin' Hot, I can say, is pretty much I thought it was a pretty decent movie about the development and the making of Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Excuse me, pardon me. And I gotta say, the performances in this movie I thought were pretty good. It's I gotta say, Jesse Garcia, who plays Richard Montañez, I thought his performance was actually pretty good. It wasn't that bad or anything. It was pretty good for the most part. And Annie Gonzalez, who plays Judy, Richard Montañez's wife, Judy, I thought she did good in the film. And Roger Enrico, like that Tony guy who plays Roger Enrico in this film, I thought his performance was also pretty good as well. And this was actually from first time director Eva Longoria, and she's basically like an actress that acts in TV and movies, and this is actually her first time directing a movie from Searchlight Pictures. And even the Searchlight Pictures logo at the beginning of Flamin' Hot is actually performed on Mexican instruments, because the Fox fanfare that plays in the Searchlight Pictures logo at the beginning is actually performed in the style of Mexican music. The drum rolls were still kept in the film. The drum rolls were still kept in the logo, but it's like the whole entire, aside from that, the fanfare is actually played out as as Mexican music. Yeah. I think this is actually the first time I've seen the Searchlight Pictures logo in variation, where the fanfare is in variation, because they previously did it in the 20th Century Studios logo in the Bob's Burgers movie, where it was a variation of the Fox fanfare in the 20th Century Studios logo in the Bob's Burgers movie. But yeah, so I actually thought this movie was pretty interesting enough, and sure, I think in terms of the transitions that translates to different years to when the Flamin' Hot Cheetos were being developed. And it's like how Richard Montañez actually got the idea, of course, from his son, of course, from his son in the movie, and that it burns good. When they were testing, it's when they were testing out the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. The son said, it burns real good, it burns good. Yeah. And oh yeah, and plus they also mentioned in this movie, they also mentioned the fact that at first, when Flamin' Hot Cheetos first came out, when they were first released in convenience stores and other grocery stores of some sort, when they first released Flamin' Hot Cheetos in public stores, like people weren't really buying it because the reason for that is because of lack of marketing and promotion and commercials, like in advertising, because at the time they weren't really advertising Flamin' Hot Cheetos at the time, and like and it's like not a lot of customers were even aware about Flamin' Hot Cheetos, and that they don't even know what it is until it picks right up where Flamin' Hot Cheetos became a thing. And I gotta say, this was actually a pretty good solid movie enough and to watch on both Hulu and Disney Plus. But if you have either streaming service, then I recommend checking this one out. If you're bored one day, and if you're bored this summer, then I recommend giving this one a watch. If you have Hulu or Disney Plus. I mean, I have both streaming services, but like I said, I'm more of a Disney Plus guy, so yeah. So overall, Flamin' Hot was an interesting movie, and I'm gonna give Flamin' Hot 4 stars out of 5. Yeah. And there you have it, guys. That's gonna be it for my movie review on Flamin' Hot, and that's gonna be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.